Welcome back. I tracked down Jayson Shaw, busiest guy at Super Billiards Expo. We were just talking about Peri. Jayson is sponsored by Peri, but something just happened off camera. Jayson was talking to somebody in his booth. The guy knows, you know, this product. You're not just a sponsored player. I mean, you were spilling some good information to that guy.
Yeah, of course. I'm not just sponsored by them. I've got my own stuff going on here, and I know all about the cues. I've been with them for 5.5 years now, so I learned a lot about the product and also helped them create better product. You know, some little flaws here and there, and just give them the feedback and they fix it. And you can see there's a lot of good quality.
So I'm gonna tell a story and see if you remember this.
Okay.
So I was in Texas. Jayson was in Texas. Jayson was playing a match against Shane, and he was practicing, and I was doing photos and social media and all that stuff. And I saw Jayson's case, and when he was done practicing, I said, Jayson, what is this case? And he goes, this is the Peri case. And he opens it up, and it's butterflies. And I said, this is the sickest case ever. Hard case, the whole bit. And Jayson says, no, you got to get this. This is the case, right? And a couple weeks passed, couple months passed, whatever. And I started doing business with Peri, and I said to the Peri gentleman, no, I gotta get this case. I want this case. And he says, how do you know so much about the case? I said, Jayson. Jayson made me fall in love with this case. And I still have the case. And a mutual friend of ours, Mark White, was in town last year, and he says, I need a case. And he had the Peri case, and I go, you can't have the Peri case. You can have the other case. You can't use the Peri case. That's my case. So thank you for turning me on. Let's talk about this. This is absolutely, I'm gonna turn it. This is a break cue. This is absolutely sick. This is your new break cue as well. You're playing with us?
I've been using the other one for about a year. It's the same one, but obviously now they've came out with the...
All right, so tell us about this. This is amazing. This is called the Oriental.
Yep.
I don't know how much it is, but you can afford it. That's what matters. Tell us about this.
Okay, so here on the front of the cue, you see here it says control and power, right? And then on the back it says a hybrid, which means you've got the choice to pick whether you want to put the weight to the front of the cue and have more power going forward with a harder break, or you can take the weight and pull it down the cue and, you know, level it out, right. Basically make the cue more balanced, shifting the weight up and down. So if you take this and you screw the bottom to the left hand side and you just tighten it a little bit, this is more of a controlled break. This is, you can feel the difference in the cue and you can hear the hit is different. And when you want a power break, you screw the shut, you can hear the weight shifting up the cue. You can hear it must be about this big. It goes up and down as soon as you screw that. Now you can take this full piece off, and in here you can see there's a weight bolt, and this is a magnet. As you can see there, it just goes in. That pulls that down when you screw it out. So it's pretty cool. And also today we've been testing it. Full cue, jump cue is actually jumping this close to the ball, and it looks like you're using a jump cue. That's how good it is. I've had Frankie Hernandez over here begging me to give him one, but I only have 5 of them and I can't really give it out.
Yeah, it's not profitable.
Now, you know what I mean? Now, so try it off the table.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Okay, fail up. You see that? That was sick. You see this? It's crazy, bro. Where's my shot? You want to get some shots here, or did you get some?
I'll get more. Jayson showed me this off camera before we started this interview, and I held the cue, and he took the screw. I'm sure it has a technical name, but he took the screw out, and I felt the difference right away. So it for sure. And when you're, and I know it's a new cue, but so far you're playing it with it screwed out.
Well, I'm actually playing it because I'm actually cut breaking, so you want a little bit of control. So I've been doing it. You can tell it definitely hits differently. If you stop past and you want to try it out, stop past the booth, try it out. It's definitely amazing. I've had Frankie Hernandez, Blaine Vargas.
Blaine, yep.
Yep, I've had him over. He's got one too, because he's sponsored by Peri. And I said to him when I showed up, he's here. I said, "Oh, you want to try the new brick?" He said, "I've got one, it's sick. You should try it, unscrew this off and jump with it. The jump's amazing." I said, "I never thought about that. We've been doing it. Look at the table, it's all little jump marks everywhere." And yeah, it's really good. And I think it's up there with probably the best one I've used out of them all. There was one gentleman that stopped past and he tried it, jumped, and he couldn't believe it, and he left and he says, "I really like it, I'll be back soon." He went around and tried every single carbon fiber break cue, and he said he couldn't jump with none of them.
Wow.
Full length over the ball that we were doing here with this cue. So
nice.
That's something.
All right, well, I want to ask you one more question. I don't want to take too much of your time. I want to change gears for a second away from Peri. Next store is your best buddy.
Yeah.
Which I did an interview with him earlier. We spent a few minutes together.
Yeah.
What's it like having Darren here? What's it like seeing him healthier? What's that mean to you from a personal point of view?
Yeah, obviously when it all was happening, I knew about it straight away. So obviously really concerned. One of my best pals. Yeah, just happy to see him here, basically alive, and he looks healthy.
He looks great.
He looks good.
Great.
He looks good. I will say that he looks really good for what he's went through. So happy he's still here, and glad to still, be able to chat to him and still see him in person.
Excellent. Thank you for joining me.